I've met so many other great stories and great people from all around the world who are, adaptive skiers themselves with all kinds of disabilities, all kinds of stories, all kinds of backgrounds. And the one thing that brought us all together was the skiing and the adaptive skiing and the adaptations which we're all making. And so at some point, after I had gotten good at being a free skier and not just a racer, I wanted to look at some of the free skiing stories, and I wanted to look at all the technology that was in the sport and the people, the sit skiers, the paralyzed people, etc., who were making the sit skis and advancing the sport. And I said, there's just so many great stories here. We need to put them all together and show the world what adaptive skiing and top-level adaptive skiing is all about. That was my vision of making this film, and my documentary was to bring all the people together who did it for all these different reasons for the sport and for how much adaptive skiing has meant to them. So skiing just was, an incredible door opener for me. And, I pursued it with great fervor and passion, and tried to make the U.S. Disabled Ski Team, and ultimately did, and got really good at racing, and just loved skiing from day one, and just saw all the other things with prosthetics and with sports that it could lead to as well. So skiing was really a great eye-opener for me, and changed my life dramatically. So I always wanted to be a spokesman for the adaptive community, and especially as regards skiing. I wanted to always tell people, how great skiing is for any missing body part, any type of physical disability and mental disability. I mean, skiing is a great sport, and we know that now, but I've always tried to send the message that you can go as far as you want. It's not just the beginning stages, it's not just the middle stages. You can go to the top stage and push it as far as you want in the sport of skiing. I never really wanted to prove anything about myself. I think I wanted to always prove something about the sport and just how far we could go collectively as a group, all adaptive skiers. Was kind of what drove me more than even just my own personal, accomplishments and goals. It was because of the level that you could achieve. It's not just because I could do it, it was because I could do it very well someday. And I saw the top guys in the world very quickly. I was exposed to the best guys in the world. And so that visual and that vision always stayed in me. And I always knew that I could get to a top level. And so that made me even more passionate about the sport, just knowing how far I could go with it. There's a lot of different messages that apply to different people and where they're at in their lives and how they view their own capabilities and their own abilities. And so there's not just one thing, I don't think, that my film leaves people with, or my presentation does, because there are many different aspects to adapting and to challenging yourself and to overcoming what's been dealt to you.